Hello, Aries. You have somebody coming in your life. Now, this could be somebody who has been in and out for a while. And Mercury's in retrograde, so there's a truth that it could be somebody that you already know. One thing's for sure, this is going to be an exciting month for you. We're going to take a look at your general reading first, and then we're going to look at career. We're going to look at your love life, romance, relationships, and everything else for the month of September. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first week, Aries. There you go. You may have had a lot of anxiety when it comes to life in general, but for a lot of you, I feel this is about somebody that you love, somebody that you care about. Now, there is some of you, it has to do with your career. We're going to look at both of those in a minute, but the anxiety that you've been feeling, especially through the month of August, has probably been quite extensive. Aries, you're getting ready to leave that. It is literally going to flip over by the end of the month. Let's go ahead and see the rest of the energies, but sleepless nights are getting ready to go away. We have had a crazy August with 2 full moons. By the time you see this, the full moon will be the second one, the blue moon, will be on August 30th. The very first one was in the beginning of the month. Then we had Virgo go retrograde, destroying relationships and anything that needed to be torn apart. The 8-8 porthole was opened up, allowing us to ascend, to look at life from all angles and make a choice to go on a different path, the same path. And it's kind of crazy because now Mercury's in retrograde. So you can see how it's been one heck of a month creating some of this anxiety. So if you've been sleepy, if you've been having a hard time focusing, that's getting ready to actually change. We have the card of the Chariot in the second week, and this is that big moment. In the second week, you're going to feel the lifted energy. You're going to feel more vibrant. This is about being in balance again. In order to make a big change and to get in our vehicle and drive on a trip, to relocate, to do any changes, we must be in balance. And that is what's coming. You're making a grand move in some area of your life, overcoming toxicity that third week. And some of you, this may be the person that I'm talking about, the person who I see coming into your life. But I think for a good percentage of you, this is what you've been facing. You have been facing this, and now you're headed straight on saying, I am not going to deal with this no more. No more negativity. It could very well be a Capricorn for some of you. It could be a Virgo. Whatever is going on, you are overcoming any of the negativity which has been keeping you up at night. So if you couldn't see what it was, you'll see it in that third week. Most of you, this is a person. It's an actual person, probably a Capricorn. The end of the month, we have the ending, the transformation. And that's what I'm talking about. This is a big month of transition. So all of these changes, all of these crazy things that happen in August are going to play out and finalize, end in the month of September, where you are transitioning into a brand new direction, a brand new course of action. So you're getting in, you're tired of wherever you are, you're tired of dealing with whatever you've been dealing with, and you are going to get in your vehicle, whether that is a physical vehicle or your mental mind, and you are going to kind of bypass this and say, that's it, I'm done. Very, very nice energy. One that I feel should have happened for a lot of you back in the beginning of the year in 2023. However, if you missed it then, you are definitely getting it now. And remember, Mercury in retrograde, it doesn't mean the person necessarily is coming in that hurt you, especially if they were toxic, but the memories may be triggered. And this is we want to cut those cords, okay? You can go to my website. I have a cord cutting ceremony, very affordable. Give it a go and use this energy in September to transition into something that works for you, something that is better for you, whether that's in career, relationships, romance, and overall just you in general. So Aries, I've been gone for a while. I've been going through my own transition, right? And now I'm back. I'm super happy to be back with you guys. And September is that month. So we have this beautiful Empress card, giving birth to something new. The anxiety may very well be you've been trying to get into a new career path, trying to pull away from toxic energies. You are definitely going to do that if you're in an environment that does not work for you. You're like, I'm starting a new one. I'm starting over again. You are choosing a new path. And that is great. And this new path is going to be very good for you when it comes to career, projects. Some of you, it could be education, but I feel it's definitely a project for some of you. And I do feel it has to do with humanity, helping humanity some way, Aries. You may not have been focused in that direction, but feeling the calling, keeping you up at night going, I got to do something. I got to do something. You're going to see it and you're going to actually move into that in that second week. We have the Three of Pentacles, Aries, and this is a team partnership, joining an organization, joining a new work environment that you actually belong in. This is like a, I want to say pairing. That's the word that was going to come out, is pairing. This is coming together very nicely in a team unit, period. There is no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's been what you've wanted and you are moving in that direction. Now here's that person coming in. It may have been in your work environment. I do feel that some of you have been in a situation where you have been dealing with somebody who's underhanding you, okay, in career. And it was affecting all areas of your life. You know, we spend more time in our job than we do with our family most of the time. Even if we're working under the same roof, right, you know, working out of the house, we still spend more time focused on our work. Somebody around you is really, you know, they come in and out, they come in just enough to bring that toxic energy, and then they leave. And they may leave you feeling very down in the dumps, whoever that is, okay? Whoever it is, you are bypassing them and you are going to meet somebody new. This new person may come in and out. It may be a supervisor that when we're talking about a project or career change. This is somebody in charge. I feel they come in, they say what they need to say, and they leave, but yet they're motivational. They're inspirational to you, and they are helping you overcome whatever it is that you went through. And Aries, this is going to be very, very good in your career. So you're overcoming great challenges that are going to produce something better. Look at that, the Nine of Pentacles. You are transitioning into feeling better in your work environment. The Nine of Pentacles, you know, this is that sense of independence. Some of you could be an independent contractor, a teacher, somebody who is, I feel counselor, and I had another zodiac sign that was a counselor as well. So check your sun, moon, and rising signs, all right? You've got something coming in that is going to make you feel more grounded. It's going to make you feel like I can breathe again. No more anxiety. You are transitioning for a reason. And I'm being guided to say that you had to wait. You had to wait this out. Even though you could see the future, even though you could feel this new stuff was coming in, something amazing was coming in, it wasn't the right time. And September is going to be the right time. So by the end of September, you're going from anxiety and sleepless nights, worrying, and you're overcoming all of that and transitioning into something so much better for you, whatever it is in your life. Now remember, career doesn't mean, for those of you who are retired, it doesn't mean that you are going back to work, although it could, but it also encompasses projects, donating, volunteering your time, putting your energy and effort into something outside of family and yourself. All right, that's what we want to take a look at. Now, when it comes to romance, you guys, the first week we have the Two of Pentacles. And you've been through a lot. So it's been a rough and rocky road going back and forth with somebody around you. This may be a family member that you've had a lot of anxiety over. And you're going to see something in the month. Maybe you're pregnant. Maybe you have a person around you who is planning, preparing, going back and forth. Am I going to be good enough at this? Is this going to work out? Is this relationship going to still hold value? One minute it's a yes, and the next minute it's a no. You're coming to a place of balance by the end of the month. So if you feel a little out of sync, also Mercury in retrograde, right? Some of you are dealing with two people. I'm telling you, you are. This may be of the mind in one, where you remember that person from long ago, and you have somebody around you right now going back and forth. Now we have communication here. This communication is positive communication coming at you. Somebody is going to reach out to you, and I feel that you already know who this person is, especially those of you who are when it pertains to romance. And we're going to look a little bit more at romance in the end. This relationship that you've been dealing with, again, it's been kind of back and forth. It's been rocky. And now it's switching, it's changing, the energy is shifting. And August, honestly, was just, oh my gosh, I can't remember the last time we had that many changes in 1 month for August. And now September is going to feel a lot better. Positive communication for some of you guys, and I feel whoever this person is somebody that you love. Look at that. We've got the Star card. This is a wish that you wanted. You wanted this communication. You wanted to work things out. You're going to work things out with this individual. Some of you, it could be an Aquarius. It may very well be also a Virgo for another group of you, and a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. Whoever this individual is, again, there was back and forth energy, on and off relationship, in and out of your life. And now it's doing so much better, going completely different direction. So I feel you're taking a new path in all areas of your life, not just in career, not just you in general, but in all areas of your life. And look, at the end of the month, you've got the Two of Wands. You're going to be making a decision between your one partner and a potential new person. Now, I know for me, a lot of my clients that I've dealt with, that's literally what comes in. And in most of them, it's been at the end of the month of September and early October. Mercury's in retrograde, bringing back all of this, making sure that we don't have any doubts about walking away from somebody that we love. And that's not an easy thing to do. But yet, if there's toxicity there, we know we have to get rid of them, because it will hold us back. And you are ending this month in that Nine of Pentacles energy in a transformational state. So the whole relationship is getting ready to turn into something different. You guys are going to pick. Do you go this way, or are you going to go this way? You've got two different people that you're dealing with on romance, all right? Now, when it comes to your family dynamics, it's kind of the same thing. The message is very clear. You've been going back and forth with somebody, and now is the time where it's getting ready to change. You're going to choose what direction you want to go. So if you're dealing with somebody who comes in and borrows money from you, leaving you feeling anxious, worried, wondering, you're going to put an end to that. You're going to stop that. Now, on the romance, we have make an effort, Aries. Make an effort. And I know Aries, and I have an Aries rising. A lot of you have been very focused on your career, very focused on you. And that is great. But this is the time right now to make the switch over. This is the time to be putting everything forward. So, the people who are still posting selfies all over on social media, We're bypassing them. You probably aren't really looking at them. You're not giving them the thumbs up because they're still kind of in that stuck pattern. Look at me, I feel better about me, and we're happy for that, but it's time to move past that. So you may have to separate from somebody in order to get something better. So make the effort in the direction and a romance that you want. If you want this romantic partner, and I think you do, it's time to make the effort. Pay attention to the red flags. You've already been there. You already know. On a romantic level, you have been with somebody who has this kind of energy right here. All right. In and out, a player type energy, somebody who takes what they want. So you've learned what those signs and synchronicities are. Check out my book Micro Vibes by L.A. Gonzalez on Amazon. You may very well be surprised at how much you've grown, and use your intuition. Remember everything you've been through. You're going to know which of these two people is right for you. Now, you deserve love. I love this one. This one is the best card of all for you, Aries, because this is that big turning point for you. So September is going to be such a grand month. I mean, a major month for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aries, where you deserve love and you will not settle. You remember what you've been through and you do know how to make the effort. But because you've been so focused in other directions, you weren't making the effort. Now is the time to do it. You've learned everything you need and you're being guided to actually look at things from a different direction. So let's pull one more message for you guys. I'm going to pull an angel card for you, and we have Teresa. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time for you to take care of you. And that's how we're starting off the month, right? You feeling I can't sleep, I'm overgiving, I'm out of balance, and you are creating balance and harmony in your life, and you are literally transitioning into the butterfly. Okay, so this is like that beautiful butterfly within and is creation. And some of you are going to spark new ideas that by the end of the month are going to actually take foot and give you something solid in that Nine of Pentacles energy. Make sure you make time for you. So you guys, thank you so much for watching and much love.